Effort and the Irish government. I've talked about it. It's in the mainstream media in Ireland, so that means the government have probably told the mainstream media to report on this. Um, but yeah, they're going to push Christmas maybe to January or February. And again, people are like, what in the name of God are they taking? Like, they're not right in the head, these members of government. Um, because again, Christmas is Christmas. December, to some people it's a time of dread because losing loved ones, and you'll remember losing loved ones and missing that place around the Christmas table. But Christmas, as one person said to me once, and I remember this a few years ago, the only time families ever meet is at a funeral or at Christmas. And they meet together, they have food, they have food together, talk to each other. And that's what Christmas is all about, celebrating with your family. A good Christian tradition too. And to have that, taken away from people at Christmas is, I think the government, again, I highly doubt it's going to break the country. Um, in allowing people to go to each other's houses for Christmas and things like that, and even for New Year's, it'd be fine. I'm sure people would want to. I want to bloody say the 2020. I just want to wish you goodbye and God bless, because the 2020. I never seen such a year, and all the time I've been alive, I never seen such a year of such hardship for people, financially and emotionally and in every way possible, really. Um, and again, this is lunacy. This is really, really lunacy that the government here, that they're even considering it, that they're moving it forward. Because again, I bet you any money, and I bet you really, they won't allow businesses to open again. They won't allow pubs or anything like that for December. I bet you any money they won't. Because again, the majority of the shops, Christmas time, they make the most money. I wouldn't be surprised. And this is the thing, and this is the kicker, if they do bring this in. Because again, I say that Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael will destroy themselves literally overnight if they do this. Because literally they're literally not doing themselves any good. They're literally banging their head against the wall. Because everything they seem to do, it's just, like again, what Leo done, more or less what they said to the people. And he got a motion of no confidence. More or less what they said to the people of Ireland is, we are a government. We can't be challenged. Nobody can ask us we break the laws and everything. Nobody can stop us. We are high on power. Great country, Um, and that's a great example for the public who vote you in, and who really depend on you to keep them going. It's a disgrace that this is what's turned into this country. But again, this country is just literally the banana republic at the moment. Guatemala or Honduras, we could nearly go there and live, because there's probably more autonomy there and more loyalty to their people than over here. Because over here it seems like they just want to. I don't know what this government. I just like, look at what they have gone through over the last few months. Golfgate, this Leo leak, everything. Like, and again, the list goes on and on and on and on what they've done over the last few months. Like, you really couldn't make this up. And this, again, I see the Fianna Fáil Fine Gael. I appeal to them on the good side. Hopefully one of them has a good side somewhere. Because again, all of them are not bad. I know a few Fianna Fáil county councillors. And they really are sound people. They're not really too fond of the party, but they're there because they can't really leave. So I'll just say to people, hopefully it doesn't happen. But if it does happen, we have to protest it, because simple as that. That can't be tolerated, at least for even 2 or 3 days, to let people go to each other's house, give gifts, things like that. To celebrate Christmas, to have a bit of joy after all this hardship. I suppose that's not much to ask, is it? Of your masters, the people who we pay our taxes, the people of Ireland demand, that the government let them go to each other's houses. Because again, we are their masters. Neffert, who is Neffert? Like, honest to God, who elected Neffert as dictators of Ireland? Like, again, public health comes first, I understand that, but, again, because I wouldn't be surprised. I might just be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. But, hopefully they don't do it, because again, there'll be so many families. Like, again, there's loads of people comes home for Christmas. And unfortunately, probably a lot will come home this year, and there'll be a lot of empty spaces around the table this year. A lot of families divided. So, yeah, it will be a tough Christmas for a lot of people that losing their businesses and everything like that. And obviously at Christmas this year, I say to my Christmas speech when it comes around. But I think we should at Christmas, no matter where we are at the moment, look back in the year and look back at all the hardship, and all the people who have lost their lives due to suicide and due to other issues too, and due to medical issues that weren't treated. People who lost businesses, lost livelihoods, lost everything. People who are lying in the streets, and we have to think to ourselves how fortunate we are to be alive and to be healthy, and to have a roof over our heads. Them things we have to be thankful for. Because unfortunately, this world again, but this has happened. It's made a lot of people on the brink of disaster. So we have to be thankful for what we have. So we'll just say to people, think about that tonight. You'll be thankful for what you have. No matter, because again, as somebody said to me once, there's always somebody worse off than you. And unfortunately, that's the world. But we can only do our best to survive. Thank you.